The third series, third group, the magical passes for dreaming. 27. Getting the assemblage point loose. The left arm, with the palm of the hand turned upward, reaches over the area behind the shoulder blades, as the trunk leans a bit forward. Then the arm is brought in an underhanded motion from the left side of the body to the front, moving in an upward thrust in front of the face, with the palm of the left hand turned to face the left. The fingers are held together, figures 172, 173. This magical pass is executed by each arm in succession. The knees are kept bent for greater stability and thrusting force. 28. Forcing the assemblage point to drop down. The back is kept as straight as possible. The knees are locked. The left arm, fully stretched, is placed at the hack, a few inches away from the body. The hand is bent at a 90-degree angle in relation to the forearm, the palm faces downward and the fully stretched fingers point backward. The fully stretched right arm is placed in front in the same position, with the wrist bent at a 90-degree angle, the palm facing downward, the fingers pointing forward. The head turns in the direction of the arm that is kept at the back, and a total stretch of the tendons, the legs and arms takes place at that instant. This tension of the tendons is held for a moment, figure 174. The same movement is repeated with the right arm in hack and the left in front. 29. Enticing the assemblage point to drop by drawing energy from the adrenals and transferring it to the front. The left arm is placed behind the body at the level of the kidneys, as far to the right as it can reach. The hand is held like a claw. The clawed hand moves across the kidney area from right to left as if dragging a solid substance. The right arm is held in its normal position by the side of the thigh. Next, the left hand moves to the front, the palm is held flat, on the right side, against the liver and gallbladder. The left hand moves across the front of the body to the left, the area of the pancreas and spleen, as if smoothing the surface of a solid substance. At the same time the right hand, held like a claw behind the body, moves from left to right over the kidneys as if dragging a solid substance. Then the right hand is placed on the front of the body, the palm is held flat against the area of the pancreas and spleen. The hand moves across the front of the body to the area of the liver and gallbladder, as if smoothing a rough surface, while the clawed left hand moves again across the area of the kidneys from right to left as if dragging a solid substance, figures 175, 176. The knees are kept bent for greater stability and force. 30. Playing out the A and B types of energy. The right forearm, bent in a vertical position, at a 90-degree angle, is centered in front of the body, with the elbow almost at the level of the shoulders, and the palm of the hand facing left. The left forearm, bent at the elbow and held in a horizontal position, is placed with the back of the hand underneath the right elbow. The eyes, without focusing on either forearm, keep a peripheral view of both of them. The pressure of the right arm is downward, while the pressure of the left arm is upward. The two forces act simultaneously on both arms. They are kept under this tension for a moment, figure 177. Then the same movement is executed by reversing the order and position of the arms. The shamans of ancient Mexico believed that everything in the universe is composed of dual forces, and that human beings are subjected to that duality in every aspect of their lives. At the level of energy, they considered that two forces are at play. Don Juan called them the A and B forces. The A force is employed ordinarily in our daily affairs, and is represented by a straight vertical line. The B force is ordinarily an obscure one which rarely enters into action, and it is kept lying down. It is represented by a horizontal line drawn to the left of the vertical one, at its base, making in this fashion a reversed capital letter L. Shamans, men and women, were the only ones who, in Don Juan's view, had been capable of turning the force B, which is ordinarily lying down horizontally, out of use, into an active vertical line. And consequently, they had succeeded in putting force A to rest. This process was represented by drawing a horizontal line at the base of the vertical one, in its right, and making, as a result, a capital letter L. Don Juan portrayed this magical pass as the one which best exemplified this duality and the effort of the sorcerers to reverse its effects. 31. Pulling the energy body to the front. The arms are kept at shoulder level with the elbows bent. The hands overlap each other, and they are turned with the palms down. A circle is made with the hands rotating around each other. The movement is inward, toward the face, figure 178. They rotate 3 times around each other, then the left arm is thrust forward with the hand in a fist, as if to strike an invisible target in front of the body, an arm's length away from it, figure 179. 3 more circles are drawn with both hands, and then the right arm strikes in the same fashion as the left one. 32. Hurling the assemblage point like a knife over the shoulder. The left hand reaches over the head to the area behind the shoulder blades and grabs, as if holding a solid object. Then it moves over the head to the front of the body, with the motion of hurling something forward. The knees are kept bent for hurling stability. The same movement is repeated with the right arm, figures 180, 181. This magical pass is an actual attempt to hurl the assemblage point, in order to displace it from its habitual position. The practitioner holds the assemblage point as if it were a knife. Something in the intent of hurling the assemblage point causes a profound effect toward the actual displacement of it. 33. Hurling the assemblage point like a knife from the back by the waist. The knees are kept bent as the body leans forward. Then the left arm reaches to the back, from the side, to the area behind the shoulder blades, grabs onto something as if it were solid, and hurls it forward from the waist, with a flick of the wrist, as if hurling a flat disc, or a knife, figures 182, 183. The same movements are repeated with the right hand. 34. Hurling the assemblage point like a disc from the shoulder. A deep rotation of the waist is made to the left, which propels the right arm to swing to the left side of the left leg. Then the motion of the waist, moving in the opposite direction, propels the left arm to swing to the right side of the right leg. Another motion of the waist propels the right arm to swing again to the left side of the left leg. At this point the left hand reaches back instantly with a circular motion to grab onto something as if it were solid, from the area behind the shoulder blades. Dig 184. The left hand takes it in a swinging circular motion to the front of the body and up to the level of the right shoulder. The palm of the clenched hand faces upward. From this position, the left hand, with a flick of the wrist, makes a hurling motion, as if to hurl forward something solid, like a disc, figure 185. The legs are kept bent slightly at the knees and a great pressure is exerted at the back of the thighs. The right arm, with the elbow slightly bent, is extended behind the body to give stability to the act of hurling a disc. This position is held for a moment, while the left arm maintains the position of having just hurled an object. The same movements are repeated with the other arm. 35. Hurling the assemblage point like a ball above the head. The left hand moves back quickly to the area behind the shoulder blades and grabs something, as if it were solid, figure 186. The arm rotates twice in a big circle above the head as if to gain impulse, figure 187, and makes the motion of hurling a ball forward, figure 188. The knees are kept bent. These movements are repeated with the right hand.